สวัสดีครับ Welcome to TNA Thai News Asia. You're watching Drift Talk, Drift every issue, hit every questions with me, Phagapon Anurit. Remember just yesterday before we call it a day, we hope that the meeting yesterday between Thailand and Cambodia on the dispute between the borders, co-chaired by China and US. Remember, I just finished the lines that I expected that everything will be settled yesterday. And yes, we had a very nice picture between the representative, Mr. Phumtham from the Thai government, and His Excellency Prime Minister Hun Manet himself with Mr. Anwar Ibrahim from Malaysia as the mediator. And the meeting was co-chaired by China and US. And we had a lovely engagement. It looks like a fiancés, engagement pictures. So sweet, so romantic. The deal was that both sides had to stop firing by midnight. That means a minute after midnight today, both parties had to stop. Both troops, both armies, militaries, drones, rockets, B-21, drones, everything had to be stopped just after midnight today. But what happened? We still see some firing. Until early morning, still firing. And again, the spokesperson of the Cambodian government still persisted, still confirmed that, the border now was in calm now, was peaceful now. But no, we had reports from our military that Cambodia is still firing. So I think we've been fooled. We've been fooled again. We've been tricked. Cambodia breaks ceasefire agreement. They outsmart US, China, Malaysia, and Thailand. So was that a ceasefire or Scamfire? I think this morning I've looked through different news channels, headlines from different news channels. I think you are not timely enough. So today, please allow me to take you through the headlines and help on behalf of Thai people verify if the headlines still valid. Let's have a look at Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera, Thailand accuses Cambodia of ceasefire violations, but truce still holding. Wow, accusations. We are not accusing. It's true. They're still firing. Thai troops have retaliated appropriately and in self-defense. Thank you. Yes, in self-defense, because we never invading. We never thought about any conflict, as I told you yesterday. Major General Winthai Suwari said in a statement, a Thai soldier is seen in an armored personal carrier on the road near Thailand-Cambodia's border in Thailand's Ceasefire province on Tuesday. Now, the Al Jazeera's reports, Thailand's army has accused Cambodia of violating an hours-old truce. Because we just had and just 6 or 7 hours after the meeting yesterday, they didn't stop as agreed. After midnight, Cambodia didn't stop. Cambodia fire. You think Thai people, Thai government would really enjoy this? We would like to move on with our economies. Why would we be bothered to still doing this? It's not fun. There are lots of things, lots of enjoyable things and activities to do in our country. So firing, conflicting, rocketing, gunfiring are not enjoyable for Thai people. So the reports say accusation. Don't. We are not accusing because there's no enjoyment in accusing. anybody, if we really shot them first. We stopped. Yeah, and luckily we didn't retreat our troops, and we didn't replace. Yeah, put all our people in their households. Otherwise, they might have been hit again. We might have lost their lives again. Yeah. So at least we trust, but we have trust Cambodia, because we know, we wondered, we speculated that you might not keep your agreement or promise. Yeah. So it was an accusation. Al Jazeera. So if it would be nice if Al Jazeera would like to send some correspondents, come and contact Thai News Asia, and we go to the border together and observe if Cambodia really ceasefire as agreed. So it's not. So you will realize that it's not an accusation. It's a falsification. They falsifying information that they stopped. They haven't stopped. Now let's have a look at Reuters. Okay. Ceasefire takes effect between Thailand and Cambodia after 5 days border battle, and it's published today. Sorry, it's just a publicity stunt. Yeah, we took pictures, we shook hands, but I don't know if that was real hands of Excellency Prime Minister Hun Manet, because he shook hand with Mr. Phumtham, but still I'm not sure what happened. Did Prime Minister really not command the army to retreat? That's why they still kept firing. No. Reuters, Trump congratulates leaders, say he's president of peace. I'm sorry, President Trump, you are not there yet. You're not president of peace yet. When you talk to people who do not really want or seek for the peace as you think. So I don't think your regime or your approach by using the trade agreement can really enforce or have any influence on the determination of Cambodia to cease fire. No. So truce follow push for dialogue from US, Malaysia and China. I'm afraid that the truce is not in effect. I don't think the truce can really enforce Cambodia to stop firing Thailand. At least 38 people killed, mostly civilians, yes, and more Thai civilians died, were killed by BM-21 or from Cambodia. They shot hospitals, schools, children were dead because of the fire. Yeah, so sure, more Thai civilians were killed. But yesterday, on the headline news on the Cambodian side, they said more Thai soldiers died to show their victory, that they are competent enough to kill Thai soldiers. But I'm sorry, from our report, from the military report, which can be verified, we talk about number of hundreds of Cambodian soldiers were killed because of the firing. But if you look at the actual number of Cambodian reports, perhaps they don't know, the people don't know really the true figures. So Trump says trade talks with Thailand and Cambodia can now resume. We are willing to resume any trade talk with US. We work wholeheartedly, heart with heart and soul and blood, to talk, to negotiate on the trade deals, to please, to come to agreement with the US. But this conflict stopped us and halt all the preparation for discussions. So President Trump, you need to work better on the Cambodian side because we are working hard for you. But does Cambodia do that? Check. Please check. Next, let's have a look at BBC. Thailand and Cambodia agree to immediate ceasefire. Immediate ceasefire. Yes. The second Cambodia stop firing is the millisecond Thailand will stop. Simple as that. Simple as that. Thailand and Cambodia have agreed to an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. Unconditional. Unconditional love for Thailand and a beloved neighboring country like Cambodia. Yes, yes, we will have an unconditional ceasefire. That's why we stop. Because let's say we are not to use even the word stop because we didn't open fire. Cambodia opened fire, started shooting us first. So Cambodia is supposed to stop, not Thai is supposed to stop. We only protect ourselves. We are in defense for our sovereignty and our people, simple as that. So the word stop shall apply to Cambodia because Cambodia has started and been continuing to shoot, to fire Thai people. Yeah, so that's the fact. BBC, you've been a long established news broadcast station, so please learn the fact that Cambodia just agree the immediate ceasefire on camera, but not in practice. Next, let's have a look at Wall Street Journal, WSJ. Thailand, Cambodia agree to ceasefire. Yes, Thailand agree. Cambodia agree not. At least 38 people have been killed in fighting linked to century-old dispute over countries shared borders. 38 civilians, but hundreds of soldiers. Yeah, to elaborate on that. The leaders of Thailand and Cambodia have agreed to an unconditional ceasefire. Yes, unconditional, set to go into effect or at midnight. Yeah. Following 5 days of deadly clashes over their disputed border, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim said yesterday, I'm sorry, Your Excellency, Minister Anwar Ibrahim, I don't think you can be a hero yet. Your mediation, I'm afraid, hasn't worked on Cambodia because Cambodia hasn't stopped firing. Let's have a look next at the New York Times. Thailand and Cambodia agree to halt fighting that has killed dozens. Wow, that's more accurate now. U.S. back talks to end the border war in which militaries have killed dozens of people and displaced hundreds of thousands began on Monday in Malaysia. Yes, hundreds of thousands of Cambodian people who usually had to make a living or had freedom to make a living between borders, between Thai and Cambodian people, had to be displaced. They had to live somewhere to avoid the bombs, to avoid the rockets, to avoid BM-21. Also Thai people, also many hospitals have to be closed down at the moment. They have to find some pilot sites now to service sick people, to take care of sick people, because we cannot trust Cambodian anymore. We hope to trust yesterday, but again, you still haven't stopped firing. It means we cannot trust your trust. Let's have a look at. Okay, so that's it. Those are the major global new broadcast stations. So please, all the international correspondents, your correspondents, either in Thailand locally, please work harder. I don't know why you post such a headline when the fact is that Cambodia hasn't stopped. I still remember when I was young, you sent your international correspondents to different countries, to Thailand, and commuted to the conflict areas. But how come this time you haven't got your correspondent on in the fields? I mean, at the front line. So you can actually know what really happens and post more accurate or factual headlines. So, somehow or anyhow, this morning, the Second Army Region met with Deputy Commander of Cambodia's 4th Regional Army. So the Second Army Region Commander from Thailand had a brief meeting, I don't know, brief meeting or on phones with Deputy Commander of Cambodia's 4th Regional Army. The military agreed results as follows. 1. Ceasefire at the conflict point. Now, if I'm correct, it's a Trat province. If you're still shooting, firing, stop now. The ceasefire at the conflict point must stop. Second, no shooting into civilian areas. We have enough dead tolls. Okay, 1 life, 10 lives, dozens of lives of civilians or even animals are not acceptable. 3. No additional troop reinforcement. If you retreat your troops, you back off, we back off. But you haven't stopped. We still need to keep our strongholds of our troops. But we are not firing. But when you fire, we fire back reciprocally. Number 4, no movement or relocation of forces. When we say no ceasefire at the conflict point, no additional troop reinforcement, so no relocation either. If your troops leave the areas, they shall not be located on another area either. So no relocation. You retreat, you go back to your country as we used to live peacefully before. Number 5, establish a coordination team with 4 members from each side. Yeah, we shall have a coordination team or committees or whatever you like to name. We shall have a committee to observe, to ensure that the ceasefire is genuine, is real. 6, we both sides shall await further military negotiations under the GBC. Yes, GBC will take place sometimes next week, hopefully. The GBC stands for General Border Committee. We shall set up a General Border Committee and discuss about the actions and the agreement like civilized people. So hopefully it will take place next week. You see, I mean, upon this, but even after the GBC, would that happen? If Cambodian hadn't stopped firing, what Thailand should do? Tell us. I mean, you have senior correspondents, news reporters. Tell us, for this predicament, what shall Thailand do? Tell us. You love Thailand, we know. You love Cambodia, we know. You love Asia, and we love that. So please, tell us. No, we don't need to wait for politicians or the army, but as you are not timely enough to post accurate headlines for the world to really learn the truth, tell us how we can work together or how Thailand can work in order to keep you up with the actual facts and information. You see, if Cambodia hasn't stopped, I believe, when I say, I don't like to use the word Cambodia even, because Cambodia is the name of the country. And we strongly believe that the majority of people in Cambodia wouldn't like this to happen. I've got friends in Cambodia, Cambodians, and many expatriates friends who work in Cambodia We believe Cambodia is just Thailand. We just like to be neighbors. We like to do businesses. We like to live peacefully. We like to enjoy our lives. So, but if this conflict hasn't stopped, we know who's behind it. We know who really wanted it. I respect Prime Minister Hun Manet, and we respect the Thai government. So we hope that nothing will go further after the GBC, because there's something, when I look at this situation, this reminds me from Batman Part 2, The Dark Knight. From The Dark Knight, when Alfred talked to Bruce Wayne, some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. Yeah, I mean, so in comparison, for this peace deal, peace talk, or the ceasefire agreement, I don't think it's a mechanism that will work, that will do for Cambodia, because they aim for something more. They aim for something more because they started. They didn't just suddenly, accidentally cause explosion. They had some objective. So I don't know about their ultimatum. If Cambodia started it, Cambodia wouldn't just simply stop because China and US forced them to do. Yeah, I think they aim for something more, and we will talk about that in details in the next editions. You see, when Alfred talked to Bruce Wayne, because some men aren't looking for anything logical like money, they can't be bought, they can't be bullied, they can't reasoned or negotiated with. They can't be bought, they can't be bullied, they can't be reasoned or negotiated with, because they live in a parallel world. They live in another world. Their objective might not comply to the laws, to the international laws, or they have some way of going around it. Some men, and Alfred says, some men just want to watch the world burned, and we hope that wouldn't happen to Thailand as such. And lastly, when you have questions, please talk to Thai people. There are social medias now. Just talk to Thai people. Ask any Thai person. Ask any news. Talk to us, Thai News Asia, or any news broadcast stations to help you verify. I'm pretty sure all of us, regardless of any occupations, would like to accompany you to witness the situation with you on the spot, in the field. So please don't just look at Miss Mali, okay? So we don't know. I mean, it has appeared that the spokesperson of the Cambodian Ministry of Defense spokesperson, Miss Mali Societa, somehow we wonder if she lives in the same world or continuum like us, because whatever she reports to the media seems to be in contrary to the situations. Now, so please do not just take the news, listen to the news, consume the news, or use the news from Cambodian side only. Yeah, so from Thailand as well, to be professional. I think, I hope this conflict will not go further after the GBC next week, but we shall see. And there are lots of perspective that we need to look and investigate or discuss about it. So until then, please follow Thai News Asia, Drift Talk, Drift every issue, hit every question at TNA. For today, สวัสดีครับ